there. Today we are going to be making a Halloween grapevine wreath. So I just thought it would be a lot of fun to do, and it's something pretty easy and quick, and I love grapevine wreaths. I mean, they're just fun and easy. So I have all kinds of stuff to put on it, so let's get started. Okay, so I have lots of different options that we're going to look at. But first, I want to show you the main things that we're going to do. So we're going to be using one of these grapevine wreaths. And one thing I can tell you is that you can paint this black if you'd like, or you can paint it orange. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to be using a little bit of mesh, not a lot. And I'm going to be using ribbons to make a bow. I've already gotten one bow already made, just in interest of time, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So I may be putting two bows on it, and I may not. We'll just have to see. Alright, so what we're going to do, and ignore my phone buzzing over there, what we're going to do is we are going to start with the bow. So I'm actually going to be using my bow dabra, just because it's easier for me to put things in here and just to keep it, in here and keep it nice and tight, because I'm going to do it by hand so I can show you how to do that. Alright, so I'm just going to be using some floral wire, about 24 inches. That's way more than I need, but I want to have enough to tie around the back of that wreath. So what I'm going to do, now you can just do this by hand, and what you would do is just hold it in your hand and tie it around each one as you go. But I'm going to put this down on the bow dabber. It has these this little middle piece that you can put. They have some really cute wire that comes with it that you can use as well. It's this like filament gold wire, so you could use that as well. But I'm just gonna put my wire down, and then I am going to make this bow with at least 4 or 5 ribbons. So the one that I put down first is going to be what's in the front, in the very front of the bow. And I want this to be in the front of the bow. I just think this is so pretty. Alright, so I cut a nice piece of this really pretty ribbon out, and I'm going to make a whole bow with it. So I'm going to start off with a 10-inch tail. I'm going to do about a 4-inch bow. I'm going to make another 4-inch bow. I'm going to make sure it matches in the middle. Yes. I'm going to twist these so that they're both facing forward. So this is slightly different than I usually do when I'm using the bow dabber, but I make the bow, and then I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to place it down. So you should see the back of the bow. Okay, so that's our first bow. Then we're going to do this one, so we'll do the same thing. 10 inches, 4 inches, another 4 inches, and a 10-inch tail. Okay, so I've got this together, so now we'll flip it over and place it down. So the reason we're doing that is because we want this bow here to be the first bow. Okay, so we've done that one. So that's 2. Ooh, let's put a little pretty color in here. I have purple. Let's do a purple one. So measure 10 inches, pinch, make a bow. Yep. I can usually pretty much eyeball how big I want them. Alright. So, just going to make sure that the bottoms are turned so that they're facing up. Now we'll cut this one off. Alright, then we'll place that down. Like that. So see, once again, we have it placed face down. Okay, so you can see on the side there. Alright, so done with that one. So we have 3 in there. Alright, let's do this one. Okay, so 10 inches, pinch, make our first bow. Let's see, a little bit longer. There we go. Okay. Okay. And just pinch it in the middle and twist the bottom. Okay. And I'm just holding it so I can make sure that when I put it down, everything is going to be included in that loop. So, let's cut this off, flip it around. Alright, so put that one down. Okay. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put one more in, and then we'll be done. Oh, let's do this one. This one will be good. Alright, so 10 inches, pinch it. Make our first little loop. Yep. Make our second loop. Yes. And that's good. Alright. Alright, so we want to put this face down. Like that. Alright. So now we have all our ribbon in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wire that we put in the bottom and I'm going to run it across and I'm going to crisscross it and tie this off really tight, and then I'm going to pull it out, and then I will twist it as tight as I can get it, because you don't want these to come loose. You want them to be nice and tight. There we go. Okay, now I can move that out of the way. Alright, so I've got the bow made. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put that little detail in all of these. I don't really care if the links are the same or not, because I just think it's cute and it gives it a little bit more interest. So I'm not worried if they're not the same. Okay. Now you can do this before you put it in. All I'm doing is folding it over and cutting away from myself at an angle. Just gives it a nice little finished detail. You can also just cut on a slant. That also gives a nice detail. Okay. Alright. Now, this one didn't cut right. There we go. Alright. Now, I'm going to fluff this bow out, but we're going to do it on this wreath. But I want to put the mesh down first. So, what I'm going to do is bring my grapevine wreath over, and I'm going to put this mesh on. See this mesh? Isn't this pretty? I love this. So we're not going to put a lot on, just a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather it so that I have about, let's see, about a 6-inch tail on the bottom, like this. I'm going to take a pipe cleaner. I'm going to run it through my grapevine wreath. I want to make sure I have a good amount so I don't pull it out. And then I'm just going to tie it down like that. Okay? Now I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, a nice big loop here, like this. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and I'm going to run it right through the grapevine. And then just tie it down. Like that. Okay? I'm going to do one more loop. So 1, 2, 3. All I'm doing is making about a 10-inch loop up here. Just going to put the pipe cleaner through, tie it down, and fluff it up. I think I want just a tad more in here. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Now this is the 10-inch. This is a really perfect thing to do when you have a little bit of mesh left over. Alright, so I'm going to cut this up here. There we go. I can put that away. Alright, so now we're going to take our bow and I'm going to put it down around the back of the base and just tie it on right here. Okay, now I have it tied on, so now I can fluff my bow. So I just want to move all my little loops around and all my tails around, because I want you to be able to see all of this really pretty ribbon. Now I'll just move it like this. Okay. I'll move my tails around and have them in different places. Okay. Okay, and you just keep moving and fluffing until you're happy with it. So I definitely want some tails down here, some up here, like this, some down here, maybe in the middle, like that. And then you just fluff up your little bows, like that. See, that already looks so cute. Okay. So, now I've made a second bow, so we can put that bow right here. So here's the second bow I've already made. And so what I'll do is, I've already fluffed this one out, but I have the same thing. I just have the wire. I'll bring it around the back. Okay. There we go. And I'll tie it off. And then just tuck it in. Alright. Look how cute. Look at that. Just a little ribbon and a little mesh, and already it's looking so cute. I love that. So I have all kinds of cute little things we can put in here. Now, I want to, once I've gotten to this point, what I want to do is figure out what I want to put on this side. So I have a bunch of different options, and understand that when I give you options, I'm just trying to give you some ideas, because you may not like what I put on it, but sometimes it just helps to see other ideas. It helps me sometimes if I see other ideas and I think, oh, I didn't think of that. So I have a few options. I don't like Jack. I just think he just doesn't match. I think the little ghost is okay. I like him. I have this guy. I got it the Dollar Tree, and I think he's kind of cool. I could kind of put his hands in here, tie him down. He's got a lot of black material that's hanging down, so he's cool. I have this boo sign. I also got this at the Dollar Tree. That's really cute. And I have a skeleton head. And the last thing I have is this little sign. So, once I figure out what I'm going to put down, I use that to decide, okay, where am I going to put it on the wreath, because that will tell me how much I have left that I need to put some, you know, little decorations on. I have some really cool things. I have some black roses. I have some purple roses. I have little spiders. I have cute little, you know, pieces that can come out. I love that. I have these. That's cute. Okay. So I showed you the options. And this is what I had thought about doing. I've been thinking about this. Now I think I'm going to use this, because I just think it kind of looks cute. But I did want to show you this. I had this thought to cut this up. It's just plastic. I'll take this little stuff off here. Actually, cut that off. Just to give you another cute idea, you can do this. That would be really cute. I like that a lot too. So you can just put the little boo there. That is cute. You could even put the boo there and put the little head here, or you could put the head here in between the bows. I think that's really cute. Okay, so what I have decided I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little ghost, because I just like the little stuff kind of hanging down. He's cute. He says boo. So I will cut his tag off. Now, what I'm going to do to get him on here, it already comes with a little tie, so I will take some floral wire. I'm going to run it through this tie here, tie it on. And I'm going to use this to push through the other side of the wreath, because I want it to pull this piece down that I'm going to be using, so you can't see it. There we go. And then once I get it over here in the back, I'll just tie it off against the grapevine. So I'll just thread it through here. And tie it on. Hi, Bella. There we go. Then I'll just cut it off and stick it back in through the grapevine so it won't tear up the door. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna make sure all this is straight. Okay, now there's also a little tie right here. I'm gonna use that one as well. It's just better to have at least a couple of points to attach something to a wreath. So I'll just take wire again, run it right through this little tie. Tie it off and then run it through the wreath. Whoop. Just look for a spot that you can stick it through. There'll be one. Okay. There we go. Alright. So once I have it through, I will tie it. I'm going to stick it behind this piece. There we go. So I have one side going through and I have one side coming around the side. So you won't be able to see this. It's such a small little piece. Alright, so I'll twist it off. Cut it. Stick it back through the wreath. Alright, so we have that on. Okay. He's so cute. Now we could put a little head here, or we could put, I have all kinds of cute stuff. Okay, one of the things I wanted to put on is I have these black roses. I just love these. I think these are so cute. So I'll just cut a few off. Hi, Bella. You want to come up? Come on. There you go, baby. Okay, and I will just place them down in here. Like this. Alright. That's so cute. Then I have these adorable little picks. Aren't those cute? So, I can't remember if I got these from I think I got these from the Dollar Tree. I thought this would be really cute here in between this. I'm just using the pipe cleaner that's there to tie it on. Now I'll fluff those back up. Kind of move this around a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I have some really cute little like leaves and things. So you can just take some of this, just kind of place it back here. See, that's really cute. So you can always just pull these right off the pick. And then I'll just twist these back together. Okay. And I'll put this up here. And what I like to do is I like to put everything in and see if I like it, and if I really like it, then I'll go back and glue it down. It just kind of helps cute. Okay. This one's in there kind of tight. There we go. I'll put some down here. Coming out. That. We have these cute little spiders. Okay. Put that up. I have these cute little spiders. And I think this would be cute. Just kind of on the wreath like this. Okay, so I've decided I don't really like this pick here. It just doesn't work. So we'll just take it off. See, I just don't think it works in this. Alright, so I do have, when I went to the Dollar Tree, I got these. Oh, these are cute. So I thought we'd put a few of these on. So I will just cut some off, or pull some off. Okay, and then I'm just going to put it in the back so that it's kind of just sticking out on the sides. So, okay. I'm just kind of placing it here in the back, just sticking it down, just to have a little stuff kind of coming out from the back. Let's see. There's our orange one. Okay. Just a few little things like that. There we go. That looks cute. Okay. All right. Now we could also put some little black flowers. These black roses. Down here as well. So just kind of put them in here like this. There we go. All right. And that's it. It's as easy as that. So, let me raise this up so you can see. So this is what it looks like. I think it's really cute. So you'll have to let me know what you thought. And I hope it gives you an idea for something that you can do. This is so easy to do. And it's not very much. I mean, all we have in it is this little guy, the grapevine, some ribbon, a tiny little bit of mesh, and just some little picks. And most of this stuff came from the Dollar Tree, so, except for the mesh, and the ribbon didn't come there. But I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.